We're jumping through space and encountering Titans. That's right, it's Race to Kepler from Conduit Games. In this deck-building space adventure, 2 to 4 players pilot massive city ships. Yeah, city ships. They're leaving Earth, because we ruined it, obviously, and racing for the nearest habitable planet, Kepler 452b. It's got a nice ring to it. By acquiring crew members, bargaining with mechanical titans, and powering their city ships through space, players attempt to move along the track to reach their new home. The first player to reach Kepler secures it for themselves and no one else and wins the game. Setup begins with a space-time board placed in the center of the play area. It features a 20-space track portraying the number of systems players must travel in order to reach Kepler 452b. Take the Titan Encounter tokens and place one on certain spaces of the track. Consult the rulebook and player count for the specific spots. In our prototype version, we'll place them here. Additionally, a phase indicator below the track shows the launch phase and the race phase. Set the round tracker on the launch phase space, then place energy tokens, money tokens, and market action tokens below the board. Place the market board above this. Cards on this board come in 3 main types. Gold, the main resource card, goes in a face-up supply on the bottom right space. Titan cards, tagged ironically with this teeny tiny text on the left, are shuffled and placed face down on the top left. And crew cards are shuffled and placed face down on the bottom left space. Reveal 5 crew cards in the slots to the right, forming the crew supply. Each player then takes a personal deck of 10 cards, consisting of 7 iron cards, 2 gold cards, and 1 mafia card. They shuffle their deck and set it face down. Next, deal 3 city cards to each player, who chooses 1 card to keep, returning the others off camera. If this is your first game, go with a city with a low difficulty rating. City cards have name and super sweet art of the supersized city ships, a passive ability, a trait, a number of operations which cost energy but usually provide movement along the way to Kepler. Remember, moving spaces is the main objective of the game. And maybe there's some keyword terminology if needed. They also have indicators for the player's deck, discard pile, token supply, and play area. Randomly select a player to take the first turn, after which play proceeds clockwise. Each player draws a starting hand of 5 cards and takes 1 market action token into their play area. They also set a player marker on the leftmost space of the space-time board. Gameplay occurs in turns, each divided into 2 main phases, the action phase and the cleanup phase. First, in the action phase, the active player can take any number of actions, including play a card, acquire a card, and activate a city operation. The first option, play a card, allows the player to play a card from their hand to their personal play area, resolving any text on the card if they wish, all card effects are optional, and gain resources in the form of tokens from the general supply. Let's look at the card types again. Resource cards, which come in iron and gold, provide money tokens used to acquire cards this turn. They also have a cost to acquire them in the top right. Note that unused money tokens are lost at the end of a player's turn. Crew cards have a name and department, a cost to purchase, and effect boxes. These are the main movers of the game, providing players with additional card draw, energy, and more. The departments come in 4 initial types: scientists, engineers, miners, and smugglers, and can provide synergy both with their own departments and with others. The Titan cards have a name and epic art and a generally quite powerful ability. They have no cost. Titan cards are acquired during a Titan Encounter, which we'll get to shortly. Another action, Acquire, allows the active player to spend a market action token to take a card from the market board, paying the cost in the card's top right side. Newly acquired cards are placed in a player's personal discard pile during the beginning of the game. As we noted in setup, we're in the launch phase of the game. Now, once a player completes the first Titan encounter, which I will explain in a sec, I promise, the game moves to the race phase. In the race phase, newly acquired cards are added to a player's hand and can thus be played on the same turn they were gained. The last action option, Activate, allows the player to spend energy tokens gained this round on their city cards' operations. Each city has unique operations, including their costs, benefits, and mechanics. All of the cities provide a way to jump, which is the main scoring mechanic of the game, moving their player marker that many systems or spaces along the track on the space-time board. Once a player has completed all the actions they wish to perform, play moves to their cleanup phase. They discard all cards in play and cards in their hand to their own personal discard. They return any unused energy and money tokens to the supply and discard down to just one market action token, or take a new one from the supply if they have none. And finally, they draw a hand of 5 cards for their next turn. As with all deck builders, when a player needs to draw a card but their deck is empty, they shuffle their personal discard into a new draw deck. Okay, let's talk about those Titan encounters. Once any player crosses a Titan encounter token on the space-time board, that player removes the token and will take an additional phase in their turn after their cleanup. In this new phase, the Titan encounter phase, the player reveals the top 3 cards from the Titan deck to form the Titan row. In score order, the highest first, all players then bid with cards in their hand. To bid, a player places any number of cards from their current hand face down into their play area. Their bid will be the total cost of the cards laid down. This allows other players to know how many cards were bid, but not their exact value. Once all players have bid, and yes, you can bid 0, the cards are revealed and discarded to their owner's pile. The player who bid the most gets to take 1 Titan card of their choice from the Titan row and add it directly to their hand. The other 2 cards are shuffled back into the Titan deck. Play then proceeds to the next player's action phase. Note that bidding players do not draw back up to 5 cards before their next turn. After the first Titan encounter of the game, move the round tracker to the race phase on the space-time board. Now, all newly acquired cards will go into a player's hand, thus accelerating the power of turns and the race through space. Play continues with players acquiring new crew cards, bidding on Titans, and hurtling through space. Once a player traverses 20 spaces to reach Kepler, the game ends and that city wins. And that's the basics of Race to Kepler. For some specifics on card terms, effect timing, and more, see the rulebook. And if you're watching this right now, when we posted it, be sure to check out the campaign for Race to Kepler. There's a link in the description below. And if you are living in the future, my friend, then you need to pick up a copy at your City Ships hobby department located on deck 300. I'm Becca. This is Good Time Society, and you should race to support us on patreon.com/goodtimesociety. You'll get access to behind-the-scenes content, exclusive events, Discord channels, and more. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and come on back for more great games and good times. Bye-bye.